Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Dom's Italian. This week we're going to be creating the eggplant pizza. The eggplant pizza. Just eggplant, basil, garlic, and black olives. Beautiful recipes, very simple to do, with amazing flavors. So stay tuned. Cheers. Salute. Hey guys, we're going to use eggplants today. We got to peel them, slice them, and dice them. So let's get started. We're going to cut off the end of this eggplant. We're going to cut off the end of this eggplant, put this aside, and we're going to start peeling the skin off. It's got a real bitter flavor, so we don't want any of that on our pizza. Make sure you have a sharp knife so the peel comes off very clean. And the key is to create some nice thin slices so that we can slice them. We're going to make some thin slices. And now we're going to dice them. We want them to be as small as possible. Now with some garlic, the flavors are just going to burst out, and with a hint of basil, you're going to taste even more flavors. And now that we're done with the eggplant, we're going to chop up some garlic. So now we have the garlic. Of course, in advance I already peeled it, so right now all I have to do is chop them up also. Garlic is such a great addition to any pizza. I use it in all my pizzas because it always does something special. And now we got the Kalamata olives. We got to de-pit them. So let's take the olives, squeeze the pit out so that we can separate the olive skin from the pit. This will add a little saltiness to the pizza. The olives are done, and I'm having a glass of wine. Let's move on. Our next step is preparing the dough, which was prepared in advance. So let's get to it. And now it's time to play with the dough. The dough was made 2 days ago, refrigerated, left out at room temperature for a few hours, floured, and now I'm gonna put it onto this board and stretch it out. I'm gonna flour the board so that the dough doesn't stick to the wood. I'm gonna push it outwards towards the ends. Push some of that air out. This dough is really soft, really good. It's an amazing dough. I mean, if you can get your dough to be real soft by leaving it at room temperature, it's gonna make it way easier for you to stretch out. Now you want to put your fingers at the edges of the dough. You kind of want to make like a little lip on it. Then you want to put it back on your board. You may want to take a little bit more flour, sprinkle it on so it doesn't stick to your fingers. You want to keep pushing the dough outwards towards the edges of this board. And I also like to stretch it with the knuckles, just to stretch it out, make it a little thinner and bigger. And now it's time for some olive oil. Olive oil is always a great addition to any pizza, especially onto the dough. It helps cook the pizza ingredients as it's cooking in the oven, and it adds that nice natural flavor. So after the olive oil, we're not gonna place any tomato sauce onto this pizza. We're gonna start off with a nice layer of fresh basil. I always like to have fresh basil in my kitchen because it comes in handy in many dishes, in sandwiches, pasta, and of course, pizza and salads. We're gonna keep loading this dough with basil. I mean, we're gonna load it. It's gonna be coated with the leaves so that we take it to the next level. I think we got enough. And now it's time for the mozzarella cheese. So we're gonna sprinkle this cheese onto the basil. That basil's gonna lock into the cheese. It's gonna transfer its flavor right in there. Oh my God. I could eat this pizza right now, raw, the way it is. It's tempting. We're gonna take this diced up eggplant and we're gonna load it on to this pizza. Load it. Load it on, I mean lots of eggplant. And we're gonna top this eggplant off with some olives. We're also gonna add some of this garlic. A little bit more cheese. And now it's ready to go in the oven. We're gonna keep this in here for about 20 minutes until it's done. Okay guys, I think it's ready for the pizza to come out now. It's been over 20 minutes, so let's take a look. Definitely ready. Wow. Wow. Look at that crust. The browning of the crust, the crispiness of the eggplant, the aromas that I can sense. This is an absolute beautiful pizza. At this point, I'm gonna add a little bit more basil. As the pizza's cooling, the flavors will amalgamate. And we're gonna be treated to some awesome pizza. A little bit more of this olive oil is gonna help spread all those delicious ingredients into beautiful flavors. Now let's let it cool off. Okay guys, it's time to cut the pizza. I can't wait to taste this. This looks like a piece of art and it's gonna taste awesome. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Definitely the most fantastic pizza I've ever made. Guys, salute. See you next week. Ciao.